Hello, my friends. Welcome to our midday live broadcast. And today and for the rest of the month, we're going to show all of you how to experience explosive growth in your business during the month of December, before the end of the year. And one of the things that you could count on is change. Last week, I got the new Facebook. Now, I've been working in boot camp with students that had it, working with my coaching students that had it, but now I got it. And in going through it, while I still love Facebook, while I still love LinkedIn, for being able to search and connect with the professionals that you want to talk to, I've got to tell you, if you've been on Facebook for a while, there are a lot of things that you're going to be able to do. Now, your business does not slow down this month unless you do. Every day, there are people out there waiting to talk to you. Every day, there are more and more negative stories about people who are getting shut down out of work. Your business can explode in December when you talk to enough of the right people. I love success stories. Marissa enrolled 13 prospects in 10 days during the month of December. Andrea was going to quit network marketing until I spoke to her. And the success that she's had has completely changed her entirely around. On her birthday, she got 3 people to enroll in her business. And now she is one of the top recruiters on our team. I'm going to skip these because I really want to get over to, for those of you that are in boot camp, I told you things were going to change. And man, they're changing. Huge, big changes are coming. So we are in the process of revamping our boot camps. And I'm really thrilled about some of the changes that, for those of you that are in boot camp, and let me share one with you. All right, now one of the things that we've changed, we did a survey a couple of months ago when we released flip books, and the preference seemed to be, instead of having them in a landscape format, they'd rather have them in a portrait format. So we've redone the texting document, and we've turned it into portrait format instead of landscape. Now, all of the links work. And everything works. But the best part of it is that now it's in this format, and you'll be able to literally copy everything. All of the examples, you could literally copy and paste. Actually, I want to remind all of you, it's not copy and paste. It's copy, edit, customize, and paste. And so we're in the process of redoing all of them. The flip book for the pandemic scripts are in a landscape format. We're in the process, we're going to be changing all of them. Hey, grass does not grow under my feet. I'm glad you finally got Sales Navigator. We need to talk right after this session, okay? I'll give you a call. We're going to take a look at Alex. We'll take a look at your conversation. I love this. You sold a calf? I love it. Hey. Okay. All right, now. So let's pop back over here. And let's take a look at some of the people that are here, some of you that have been talking. Now, folks, I got to tell you something. I have never seen faster results. I have never seen, I mean, there are going to be people in this boot camp that are going to rank advance 1 or 2 levels. Now, here's something I want to share with all of you. Please do not get discouraged when people pop up here and you hear stories. When somebody, in fact, here, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pop up here and well, I'm going to jump into Alex's account. And then I'm going to bring up Bobby, because it sounds to me like Bobby's got a story. So let me unmute Bobby first. And let's see, Bobby. He might not be able to. There he goes.
Hey, I'm here.
There you are.
I'm out in the barn, Max.
You're out. Okay, so I can't wait to hear this. So what do you mean you sold a calf?
Well, I made a post. I was actually making a post about another calf, and somebody commented on the post that she had actually tagged her husband. Her husband said probably can't afford it, so I just thought I'd send her a message, see what kind of calf she was looking for. So they were looking to expand their herd. I created a little bit more of a conversation and said, well, I said, that one might not fit for you, but I might have another one. They came and looked at it Sunday and took it home with them.
Oh, I guess we're going to have to expand. If you get a chance, shoot me a little message about that, and we'll try to build a story around it. So you got a team.
There you go.
So a team member.
Yeah, there's not much residual income on my cows, but as long as they keep producing, I can keep them.
So you got a team member that was promoted, and your volume is doubled. Is that?
Yes. Yes. She promoted the platinum. They had there was a Christmas club that she was able to post in and had a lot of conversations going. And we had our Black Friday in November. So that was a very strong 2 weeks with our company as well. So.
Well, good. Well, congratulations. And folks, I hope some of you took advantage of, what we talked about 2 weeks ago, where, you can get your team members to give away as gifts some of your, of your products. So tell Marjorie I say hello. And all of you folks, I'm telling you, there is absolutely nothing to prevent you from being successful. So we're going to jump into some accounts. I want to demonstrate the conversation process. All right? Because it's never been easier to talk to people. And now, with what's going on with COVID-19, everything's coming back. People are being sent home. People are not able to work. So we're going to pop over here. We're in Alex's account. Alex is talking to somebody. Named John. Okay. Well, so Amway, Legal Shield, Primerica, I appreciate your time with this, but these companies that you listed are listed in professional annals as being at the bottom of the barrel if the barrel was at the bottom of the ocean. Okay. Well, Alex, the good news is you didn't list the names of your company. Okay? You didn't list the name of your company. And you could basically come back. Listen, John, I was just using this as an example, but let's kind of just remind ourselves who you're talking to. So he's a total professional, human resource, VP of Sales and Business Development. Okay, so let's come over here. VP of Sales and Operation. Okay, so this is the guy that has owned his own businesses before. He wanted to talk to you. Is this the guy that had the Is this the guy that had the handcuffs? Let me unmute Alex. Okay, Alex, listen. This happens to be one of the reasons why you don't want to list your company when you do this. Now, is this the guy with the handcuffs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Remember, you're not in the convincing business. You're in the sorting business. Okay? Now, these companies you named are listed in professional annals as being at the bottom of the barrel. All right? Now, what I would do is I'd come back and I would say, John, I use the names of these companies as examples. Now, you don't have to defend these companies because a lot of people are familiar. And, listen, I'll admit a lot of companies have a negative reputation in the business world. We're not going to defend those companies. I don't work with a company like that. I'm working with how long is your company been in business?
28 years.
Okay. So what I would say I've been working with it 28 year-old company, and if it wasn't legitimate, and if it really wasn't a genuine income producing opportunity, I wouldn't be in it, and I wouldn't be talking to you about it. So I guess, listed in professional annals. What kind of professional annal? And what kind of professional group? John, there's a lot of companies out there that frankly have a negative attitude about network marketing, because they'd rather keep, because if people really understood how network marketing worked, if people really understood the opportunity for people to start their own business, okay? Why should you continue? John, listen to me. You worked for this company here. You were VP of sales. Well, we can't count this one. So let's go back to this one here. Let's go back to this company. You put 13 years helping these people get rich. Okay? And what did it get you? What did it get you? So there are a lot of reasons why people companies as well, organizations, thumb their noses at network marketing. Hey, there are scams out there. There are a lot of bad things out there. And frankly, people that jump into this field that aren't properly trained are going to fail. All right? However, there is no industry that is responsible for more people becoming $1 million earners, starting their own company, building their own organizations, than multi-level marketing and direct sales. So yeah, these retail stores, these large companies, oh no, man, you don't want to go, you don't want to go start your own business. No. So, you can't be responsible for it. Listen, if if you want to take a look at my company and see what we're doing, I mean, with what's happening today, there are people, our industry is having the best year we've ever had. More people are jumping into this business. COVID took your job, okay? COVID took your job. All right? What happened here? And why did he leave this company? I think he told you. Hey, why did he leave? Why did he leave that company? Well, this was COVID. Okay? So before that, so anyway, the bottom line is, don't let people shake your belief in what you're doing. If somebody says to you, well, I've never met anybody that's made any money in network marketing, then they just need to meet new people. That's all. So that's what I would do. That's what I would do with him. I tell him, hey, I just use these as examples. But there are, as a matter of fact, there are network marketing companies out there that they're publicly traded companies. Publicly traded companies. And I just hate to see talented professionals, people that devote years of their life in a job, building big companies, only to get thrown out on their ear at some point in time, building teams, training, only to lose their job after 30 years. And what do you have to show for yourself? You got nothing. So if you got a bad attitude about network marketing, it's because you're dealing with bad information. All right? Bad information. You know, anytime, you know something? You might want to try this. In boot camp, we recommend Jerry Spence's book, How to Argue and Win Every Time. And I was married for 15 years, first time. And I never had an argument with my wife that I lost after reading that book. Okay? And it's priceless. You all need to get it if you don't have it. But it makes such sense. And after reading that book, I never lost an argument. Because it's all about, if you have a difference of opinion, and John, we're not arguing, okay? We're not arguing. It's just that you've got an opinion based on information, and I've got a different opinion, again, based on information. And so if you have a negative opinion of something that I have a positive opinion about, it's because I've got better information than you do. So if you're going to make a life-altering decision based on some bullshit list, okay, that talks about these type of companies, hey, okay, you know, but my company isn't one of those. There are publicly traded companies that have been around for a long time. Everybody's got an opinion. And that's you're a nice guy, and let's stay connected. Let's stay in touch. Don't, and every once in a while, your posts, and the other thing is, as you start having successes in your organization, start posting some of those. Nothing beats success. Nothing. All right, so let's take a look. We got some other ones here. All right, so here, I'm going to come over here, and the name of the book is How to Argue and Win Every Time. Okay, by Jerry Spence. And let me... This is the book right here. Pop it in there. Put it in the chat. There you go. It's an easy read. Okay, so let's pop up here at the top. And we're going to pop into James' account. Whoops. So for those of you that are in boot camp, you got something you want me to look at, you know the drill. And we're looking at Paul. Okay. Okay, so You're talking to Paul, and Paul, guest experience manager at 21 Century 21 stores. I drive sales and service. Okay. And before that, he was a beauty manager at Victoria's Secret. Now, according to this, he's still working. But according to this, he's looking for work. Well, he lost his job. Demand outweighs the need. I reply daily and I don't get responses. I'm positive and I only need one yes. Lost my position. Okay. There is a natural flow to conversations when you talk to people. All right. Now, how did you come to be in retail in the first place? That's really a great question. It's a great question. However, I lost my position. I'm trying to expand my connections. According to this, he still has it. How? When did you lose your job? It's in the family blood. It's what we do. Okay, so what did you enjoy the most about being in retail? Had a couple of interviews. Okay. Okay. What kind of interviews are you getting? I would have asked what kind of companies are you applying for? So he's looking for operations. Of course, we still don't know how long he's been out of work. So he's not sure. He's not sure. And again, look, here's the deal. The more yeses you get, the more you talk to people that clearly can appreciate what you're doing, that are open to exploring other avenues. See, if you knew how long he's been out of work, maybe he's only been out of work for 3 weeks or 4 weeks or a month. You have no idea. How long has it been since he's lost his job? That would tell you a lot. Well, I lost it 2 weeks ago. If he lost it 2 weeks ago, you know, he's still focusing on something. Now, the other thing is that he's, you know, had a couple of interviews last week. Again, it's in the family blood. That's what we do. Well, people know what they know. What do you do? How long have you been doing it? And what did you do before? 3 basic, simple questions that you got to get an answer to. Now, we already talked about Tara. And so let's take a look at Leslie. Okay, general manager at Steingart. Okay, same thing. So the woman has been working at Steingart for 25, almost 26 years. She's lost her job. All right? She's lost her job. This woman has spent 25, close to 26 years making the owners, the shareholders of Steingart rich. She's been building teams. She's been training people to make the stockholders, if it was a public company, I don't know if it's a public company. And now, gone. Okay? So, but when? When did it end? The company is out of business. Been in my job for 25 years, okay? Well, when did it go out of business? When? When did Steingart close? So all of the stores will close by the 4th quarter of this year. Some close in August. When did her store close? Okay, now, if the college says, I don't get on often, what do you do? This is too long. This is too long. She asks you, what did she do? What do you do? She's not asking for your life story. I started in college, I fell into management, and what do you do? Okay? Short answer. Serial entrepreneur. Okay? And so you got to have a short. I was in the oil and gas business. The oil and gas business tanked. Okay? And thankfully, I've got an internet business. Okay? You got to have a shorter version of this. I know, listen, I know I wrote it. Okay, I know I wrote it. This is the long version. The whole purpose of this, okay? So I started in college. So online possibly, retail probably, retirement preferably. Everything some days, very little others. Okay? So, you know what? Here's the mindset you want to make, James. When you're communicating with somebody, you want to type less than them. Okay? Less than them. I'm going to send this person a message. I'm going to ask a question so that they're going to write back more than me. Okay? What opportunities are you exploring? Online, possibly. Retail, probably. Retirement, preferably. I don't understand. Retirement? What does that mean? I get online. I get retail. It's understandable. You're in retail. You know about retail. But what is this retirement, preferably? What is that all about? You're looking for an opportunity that you could retire from. Okay, beach or mountains? I still don't understand this part. So what did you like best about working at Steingart? Everything some days, very little others. Well, you're not getting, she's not saying I like the people. I said, oh, I loved everything. Okay? So, this is a great script. It's a great script. And if you had to type this thing up yourself, it's more copy, edit, and paste. Everything, very little others. Well, man, I understand. There's a lot of competition out there for work. If you can't find a job in retail, what would you do? Well, she's not sure. Not sure. Well, again, we're talking to we don't know how long has she been out of work. When did her store close? Is she getting any, and the company went bankrupt, so it's not like they're giving her any kind of severance package. All she's getting, if she's lucky, is some kind of unemployment. How long has she been out of work? That has a lot to do with a person's circumstance. Let's pop out of here. Let's go back into Davita's account. We did a coaching session this morning, and somebody that we wrote back. People write back right away. And so we're looking at Crystal. Look at all the people she's talking to. So let's just search up here. Okay. So, Crystal, Oh, well, listen, the fact that I'm a first level connection to her doesn't mean a thing. Doesn't mean a thing. Okay? She could be in a network marketing business. I mean, doesn't mean anything. So let's look at Sharon is the one we're looking at. Okay, now this is kind of an interesting example too, okay? So, we're talking to Sharon, who's a licensed insurance administrative professional, and she's open to work. So according to this, she was an account manager for Dean and Draper Insurance, and she's been available since May of 2020. But she left this company in March. So, you reached out to her. She's been out of work since May. How's the job search going? So, a recruiter, I keep applying for positions. I have faith that God's going to take care of me. Well, God sent you to her, or sent her to you. Okay? I talk a lot. Well, that might be why her friends tell her she should be in sales. Okay, so we come down here. Are you considering anything else at this point? Is not an open-ended question. That can be answered with a yes or a no. What are you considering? Okay, so she went to Cancun to get some dental work. Who would go to Mexico to get dental work? All right, so now we're into November. Still trying to recuperate from all the dental work. All right, so now, how was Thanksgiving? Now, this was an interesting circumstance. She said, it sounds like we're talking about COVID. Now, I'd be interested to hear what you wanted to discuss. I will tell you up front, though, that I've already absolutely no interest in selling. Don't mean to be rude, but I've been told all my life that I should be a salesperson, but I never had a desire to do so. If that's not what you want to discuss with me, I apologize for bringing it up. If it was, then the discussion is certainly shortened. And so I said to David, I said, there's nothing in here that where you ever said you want to discuss anything with her. So I said, we need to clarify that. And let's see what you did with that. You made a comment that has me a bit confused, saying that you'd be interested in what I want to discuss. I'm not trying, but I'm just, if people have been telling you that you'd be a good salesperson, why aren't you interested in sales? I confused you with someone else. Okay, now, I would have done it a little different. You ended up in the same place. But what I would have said here, you made a comment that has me confused. No, that's you. So she said, I'd be interested in what you have to discuss. And so one of the things that you could do is you come up here with a GIF. Emoji GIF. With a question. Let's see what comes up here. Let's see what happens. See, there's one where the person is scratching their head. This is the one I like. Let me pull it up, but let me do it to me. So I like this one. Huh? So, and the way I would have done it was I would have said, you know, every day I hear from people that are trying to sell me stuff. So it's understandable that you may have me confused with someone else. Okay? All right? But I'm not here to sell anything. I'm here to expand my network. So I've been told all my life that I should be a salesperson. Okay? So remember, I guess maybe we should have written it down. Why? Why are people telling you you should be a salesperson? That was more important than why you're not interested. So we come down here. I'm just curious, if the people have been telling you that you should be a good salesperson, why aren't you interested? Okay, so you're right, I confused you with someone, okay? Okay, so she haven't found anything like that, okay? But okay. So let's go ahead. Let's do that. We're gonna come up here. We're gonna go with this. All right. I'm still a bit confused. Okay. I understand every day I get connection requests. Oh. I get connection requests, people that want me to sell their stuff, like I'm sure you get too. I was curious as to why now she's active. So she brought it up. I've been told all my life, why have people been telling you all your life be okay? This is how fast it goes. Okay? It's how fast it goes. So the big question is why? She gave you a little bit up here. She says, with regard, I'm the type of person that needs to know that I'll have money coming in to pay the bills. To sell something other than Lancome, which I used to do part-time, I have to believe in it, know it inside out. Haven't found anything like that. Okay, Sharon, but if you found something like that, if you found something that you could be passionate about, if you found something that had such a high demand, that there were people out there lined up to buy it, and you knew without any question, without any reservation, that if you needed to sell 5 of these every week to make a good living, and you knew, and you had the confidence that you could sell 10 of these every week. Okay? I need to have money coming in to pay the bills. Okay? So what we really want her to know is why. Why do people tell you? Well, we got a little bit of taste of that because she likes to talk. She likes to talk. Now, the truth is, to be good in sales requires personal enthusiasm for what you're doing and product knowledge. That's it. That's it. Personal enthusiasm, product knowledge. Sharon, there are people out there right now on LinkedIn. Let me just give you one example. There are people out there on LinkedIn that are servers, okay? They work in restaurants. On LinkedIn, they work in restaurants. So if we go over here and let's look for the servers. Okay? Servers. All right, and let's go over here to California. Servers, just California. How many servers are there in California? There's 476,000 servers. Now, we didn't even go looking for an opportunity, but look at this, looking for an opportunity. These people have no jobs, currently seeking a new opportunity. Sharon, if I told you that on a daily basis, you could start conversations with these people, and as easily as you would reach into a bowl of candy and pull out a green M&M, if you were passionate about something, you knew that what you had for sale would help these people, A, generate income, B, probably generate more income than they were making at the restaurant that they were working at. If you knew that some of these people, not only would you be throwing them a lifeline, but they'd have so much fun working with you, they probably wouldn't go back. When they open up their restaurants again, they don't want to know about that. Not only that, but every time you brought a waitress in from one of these places, she's got 9 or 10. This server at Mastro's Steakhouse, there's 15 other people that she works with that would buy it too. That's called an opportunity. Okay? And again, it all comes down to, I get it. You know, you gotta have that. I gotta have that. I'm the type of person that needs to know that I'll have money coming in to pay the bills. The question is, why do all your friends tell you you should be in sales? Now, I used to sell Lancome part-time. Why? Why did you sell Lancome part-time? You know, when you talk to people like that, the whole idea is by asking questions, you're going to show them, just by relating to them, just by asking the right questions. You're going to show her that sales is not a bad thing. Okay? It's the fear of the unknown. Am I going to be able to sell something? But if she knew that every week she could make X amount of dollars. For example, we could come back and we could say, you know, so Sharon, let me ask you a question. How much money do you need to make a week? Like she set it up here. I need to know that I have money coming in to pay the bill. How much money? So we're going to come over here and we're just going to go boom, 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 boom. So she sees we read it. Okay? I'm the type of person, if I walk into an office or get into a car and no one is talking, by the time I leave, everyone is talking. I talk to a wall. I'm actually painfully shy at the core, but my stepmom showed me how to talk to virtually anyone. Okay? Jillian, 10 o'clock tonight. 10 o'clock tonight we'll do it. All right? Now, I talk to a wall. Painfully shy. Okay, so she's shy. So let's go back up to what she said here. And to sell something other than Lancome, which I used to do part-time. So we're going to say, I can appreciate, whoops. Shit, I can certainly appreciate your situation. Knowing certain amount of money is coming in every week to pay your bills. Financial security, whoops, to be able to sleep at night. We'll throw in a little LOL. So how much money at your next job, what's your bottom line number? Okay, so let's apples to apples. Okay, you know, James is talking to somebody that is very, very sharp, and phenomenally sharp, and we find out how much money does she need to make? $700 a week. Okay, so first we're going to find out how much money does she need to be making at whatever job she's going to take. Then we're going to come back. Now, that when she tells us that, then we're going to come back and we're going to say, so I appreciate the fact that you don't like to sell. So what prompted you to sell Lancome? Okay, if you don't like to sell, why did you sell Lancome? What was behind your decision to sell Lancome? Let her tell you. All right? Then we got to have a heart-to-heart. Sharon, listen. Okay? Because Sharon's going to come back and she's going to tell you. Because she already told you. She already told you right up here. Okay? She said, I'm the type of... I need to know. Okay? I have to believe in it. I have to know it inside and out, and I haven't found anything like that. Yet. She hasn't found anything like that yet. So, Sharon, if you could find something, okay? If you could find something that you could be passionate about, that you had the confidence to know, unquestionably, that you could sell 2 of them every day. I'm sorry, 2 a week. Okay? Because you when you used to sell Lancome, well, how did you sell Lancome? Were you working in a store? How did you sell Lancome? How did you do that? When you can show Sharon how, right here, I really have to, something you could believe in, something that you would know enough about inside and out. It's not this complicated, Sharon. It really isn't. And people that are shy, people that are introverted, just like you, are killing it on here. Because there's 500,000 people on LinkedIn that are looking. And so, Sharon, let me make a suggestion, okay? You're still looking for a job. You haven't found a job yet. You're still looking. So while you're looking, let's kind of work together. It's not going to cost you very much to get started, but I can show you how you could be making an extra $500 a week right out of the gate. Okay? Right out of the gate. And when your product knowledge level rises, you could turn that $500 a week into $1,000. And you're helping people. Every day, people are going to thank you. That's what you're looking at if you're willing to take a look at what I'm doing. And I'm shy at the core. That shy, I talk to a wall. you don't want to talk. There's too many wonderful people out there that you could talk to. So all of you, you're sitting on a gold mine. And there are all kinds of people out there like Sharon, all kinds of very, very nice people that are having a problem going to sleep tonight because they don't know how they're going to how they're going to feed their family. They don't know how they're going to pay their rent. They are out of work, and you have a solution for them. But unfortunately, man, there's a lot of people out there that are dumping on these people. This is what happened with her. Hey, listen, you're going to look at profiles. If you're doing MLM, don't talk to me. You're not here to sell. You're here to discover if there's an opportunity to sell. Yeah, James, send me the names and send me the answers that you would send. And that's going to be the icing on the cake, okay? Now, we're going to be back tonight at 10 o'clock. All of you, like I said, are sitting on a gold mine. There are millions of opportunities out there. And let me just flip back over here. Because in addition to the fact that Facebook and LinkedIn have made all kinds of changes, as I told you at the beginning, we changed the layout of this because people were requesting it in a portrait form, like a book. We're going to be sharing scripts with you that only work in the month of December. And I'm really, really excited about this, okay? So for those of you that are in boot camp, tomorrow night you're going to see a new look, a new feel to boot camp. It's being streamlined. And in another week, we're going to be releasing our 60-minute recruiting formula for LinkedIn and our 60-minute recruiting formula for Facebook. It is going to be replacing our endless free leads in a mobile world format. The one on the left is going to focus exclusively on LinkedIn. The one on the right is going to focus exclusively on Facebook. And it's not only in written form, we've got videos, everything that you need, not only to be successful yourself, but to build a team of people. And now that I'm in Facebook and I see what's there, starting from scratch, you want to build your business on LinkedIn. But if you've got hundreds or thousands of people on Facebook, well, hey, take advantage of that. We're going to show you how to use it. We're going to show you how to do it. Nothing, absolutely nothing is going to stop you but your own inaction.